Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. Ghana is one of the countries in Africa that work. They are working since they recovered from the economy downturn. They've been seriously working. And tell me, why America will insult their president? It's not going to happen. It won't happen. Well, you see that video you just watched? That was Noah. Ghanaian police arrest self-styled prophet over failed Christmas 2025 doomsday prediction. They went and picked him up where he was doing a show. They didn't even let him know that they will come for him. You know what he did? He said he built an ark. He lied because they arrested him and interrogated them. So we know that he lied from the interrogation report we got. He stood by someone's ark, a very small ark. He's not even a Christian, no. He's not even a pastor. He does not have a church, oh. And guess what? He fooled a lot of gullible people. He told them that God told him to be.
Breaking. Ghanaians who had packed their belongings in Ghana must-go bags have started returning home after Prophet Ebo Noah announced that God has postponed the end of the world flooding. According to the prophet, God initially instructed him to build 10 arks, with each ark accommodating 5,000 people, meaning only 50,000 souls were to be saved. However, after seeing the overwhelming number of people rushing to be saved, he said God changed his mind and decided to save more people. New instruction. Believers are now advised to donate urgently for the construction of additional arks, as heaven's capacity has been expanded. Meanwhile, landlords are welcoming tenants back, transport fares are normalizing, and the flood has officially been rescheduled.
An ark, and he has been an ark, and God told him that he's coming on December day, so people should travel all over the world to come and enter his ark. One Chioma from Nigeria even traveled to Ghana. A lot of people travel to Ghana. Oh, hey, the ark wasn't his. Oh, he wear the sackcloths. He did his whatever, his research well, because he's a graduate and he needed money, and he fooled people like this. Self-styled prophet Ebo Noah has been arrested. So on Christmas Day, when everybody had already set traveling, some people trek from neighboring country to Ghana, only for him to tell them that God has changed his mind. Oh, God is not coming again. Oh, he said he was there. Then he started preaching rubbish and nonsense. Okay, everybody started crying, wailing and all that. So Ghanaian police, they started following him until they caught him and arrested him. The first thing they did, they think maybe he has mental problem. They took him to mental hospital. They interrogated him and they realized that this guy has no mental problem. He just decided to scam people. Can you imagine? In Nigeria, it's not so. If it was in Nigeria, they just patted him on his shoulder and that's it. That takes me to Okafor. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, CP Origbo, has directed the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID Panti, to commence an investigation into multiple allegations of sexual misconduct made against senior pastor of the Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministry, Chris Okafor. The directive follows public concern triggered by a series of allegations that have circulated extensively on social media over the past few days. Comment wasn't friendly at all. But guess what? Okafor missed the deadline. He didn't respond. He was just doing his own thing underground. And when he settled the underground, softened the ground, connected whoever that he needed to be connected with, he now went to see them and whatever. Let me read to you, and everybody is making noise online because they will not let this go. Pastor Chris Okafor submit to police as investigation begins. You will think they know what they are saying, you. I lie you. The next thing, Pastor Chris Okafor reports to police amid sexual allegations. Pastor Chris Okafor has submitted himself to the police following his initial failure to report on Monday. They asked him to come on Monday. He didn't, so he went today. Wednesday, over strong sexual allegation made against him by actress Doris Ogala and other alleged victims. The matter follows a series of allegations from multiple women, including claims attributed to his daughter, former romantic partners, and members of his church, all of which are fueled public scrutiny and cause for investigation. The controversy intensified further after a new account emerged in which a woman alleged that she was raped at the age of 15 by the clergyman. The account was obtained and published by Sahara Reporters. The Guardian Nigeria confirmed that Okafor honored a later invitation and that his statement was taken and he was not detained. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, my people? This will never happen in Ghana. Okafor needs to be sent to psychiatric hospital to see whether something has gone wrong with his brain. They didn't detain him. As authorities said, no formal complaint has yet come forward. Can you believe this? Will Nigeria ever work? That's just my question. Will it ever work? Everybody misbehaving. Politicians misbehaving. God Almighty, they've crippled the country and they said they don't want Trump to come. Trump is already in Nigeria. They said their plane already landed in Abuja. Yes, Trump already in Nigeria. All this nonsense going on in Nigeria, we need a stronger hands. Hands like Ibrahim Traore or Donald Trump. That's the only way out, my people. What President Tinubu is, okay, this is another one that's going on. I will do this one later. I saw this, they've granted bail to Malami, former AGF, his wife and his son. Abuja court orders interim forfeiture of 57 properties linked to former AGF Malami. Can you imagine? They are all greedy. And it's not the only one, 100 of them like this, 57 properties linked to one person. Those properties are not bungalows, they are not small properties, they are mansions. You see? Will Nigeria ever work under all these people with regalia agbada here and there? They use all the money to sew agbada. All the clothes you see they wear, they are very expensive clothes. They living above their means. Nobody is questioning them. They travel in convoy. Cars that worth 50 millions, 80 millions, they put like 10 when they are traveling. Nobody asks them anything. Will Nigeria ever worked? In UK, in America, nobody can live above their means. They will ask you where you get the money from. In Africa, it's not like that. Everybody misbehave. Well, my people, Noah has been arrested. They've taken him to court. They realized that nothing wrong with his brain. He just a scammer. Okay, you did this to thousands of people, innocent people. You lie in the name of God. They put him in prison. My people, I hope you learned something today. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.